Welcome back. This is Ethan.
This is Mikey.
Playing Resident Evil again. What is this, part fucking 6 we're on now?
4 or 5?
Doesn't matter.
Not even that far.
Evidently, Jill survived her encounter with Jan.
Surprisingly. Like, I thought she was going to die for a second there.
Yeah, me too. Fuck. I was terrified for her life. Anyway, we're going to go, hey! Fucking puked at me. Anyway, we're going to go put those, fucking, in the,
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Put the,
Yeah.
in the,
That's what's going to happen now.
Fucking puking zombies in games are the most annoying enemies in, like, anything.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Left 4 Dead. Fucking boomers, fuck them. They're not nearly as annoying as, like...
Where's the fucking hallway with the thing? Is it on the other side? God damn it, I don't remember.
Well, that specific description of the hallway with that thing.
Oh, with the fucking crests.
Also, just so everyone knows, I'm totally eating right now, so if you're wondering what all these sounds are...
You're not gonna... We're gonna have this on, camera?
No, we might. Probably
We're,
will.
Trying to figure out a way to fucking...
Do a face cam type thing. But...
Yeah, during this, maybe you're seeing us, maybe you're not. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
We'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. Stairs?
What do you think this is?
Staircase? That reminds me of a story. Uh-oh, I'm going through that fucking dog hallway again. But seriously, my story. Yeah, true story.
Has to do so much with stairs.
Yeah, everything to do with stairs. Anyway, I'm just going to tell this story now, Mikey, if you don't mind.
Yes, I don't mind. Jesus Christ.
Just try it, dog. Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucker. Alright, anyway, my story. So, I'm at work one time. This one day. This is like this is quite a while ago. Maybe like a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. I'm at work. I work in the stock room. and it was the end of my shift, it was the end of my day. I go outside. I'm piling up all the cardboard, all the boxes and garbage and everything. And I'm about to take it out to the dumpster around the far, back corner alleyway parking lot of my work. So I pile all that shit up in a cart. I'm pushing it along outside the back door or whatever, and I hear, like, as I'm approaching the corner, I hear this woman. This woman is just screaming. She's like, I just hear terrified screams, and fuck off. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? What's going on back here? Some girl getting raped or like beaten or mugged or what? Like, what the fuck is happening? God damn. So anyway, I turn the corner. I didn't stop and run away. No, fuck. I turn the corner, and there's this woman just standing there on the fucking sidewalk, just. And I'm like, what in the fuck is happening here? So, and then as I get closer and closer, I'm walking past her now, and I made eye contact with her, and she starts spouting this fucking religious shit. So first she's literally just screaming at the top of her lungs, and then she starts screaming about the fucking archangels and war with Satan and and going to hell and the rapture and all this biblical bullshit. And I'm like, I literally made eye contact with her, and she's like, that was a big mistake, because then she didn't fucking leave me alone. She was like, she didn't follow me like behind me. She just kind of was like, she kept eye contact with me. She was like, Michael and the Archangel Gabriel and all this shit. And I'm like, and I was literally just kind of pushing my cart along. I'm like, and she didn't fucking break eye contact with me, and she just kept screaming at me as I was walking along, and she was just kind of slowly stumbling towards me, and I was like, is this crazy biblical woman gonna fucking shoot me, or I was
abolish you?
I was pretty scared that day.
Clearly, that woman was a prophet of the Lord.
Oh.
All the information coming from these divine beings just drove her insane.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
That is-
definitely it.
Same with the...
Oh, fuck, no, I just accidentally used a thing.
God damn it.
Anywho.
We'll never get through this game now. Not without the 500 herbs you have in your item chest.
Okay, well, I am saving time by not picking up any like notes and shit like that. A little bit of time saved.
That's integral to this game, is reading the notes.
Yeah, you have to.
It actually
Picked up
is.
Itchy Tasty. because
Itchy Tasty's the
it's
one
the
that
best.
matters.
Yeah. You might say that the one near the end in the sub-complex or whatever that has the passwords for the computers and everything is the most important one. But you know what? Fuck that.
Passwords.
Who needs passwords? I just know that shit, so I don't need them.
Look, it's running down the opposite side.
Well, no shit.
Yeah, I'm glad it tells you after clearly showing you the water go down.
Okay, so snakes falling from the sky. Let's do it.
Yeah, how does that make any sense?
I don't know.
Where, like,
It's a pain in the ass. Have you ever actually gotten bit by these fucking
No.
things? I think I did in the remake because you don't run quite as
Yeah.
fast. And I had to, like, scour the mansion for a fucking blue herb. Really annoying.
maybe Spencer, when designing the mansion, also like created some snake cannon. The fucking, it's like artillery, just shoots cobras. Oh, I remember the snakes in fucking 4 being the most like annoying things.
Snakes
just
in
when
4?
what?
Snakes in 4?
Whenever you knife
Oh.
open like a box or a pot
Yeah.
when you weren't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they change sometimes what like box or vase they're in. So
Yeah,
you're like,
I know.
they're gonna be in this one. It's not. So you're like, oh, maybe it's just not gonna be there this
Yeah.
time. Then you do the one right next to it, and it's in that one. This Cerberus is determined to hunt you down.
They never quit.
They ain't nothing but hound dogs.
Nope. Nothing wrong with being a hound dog.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck. This thing with the statue and pushing it down the hall is completely different in the remake.
Well, most things are.
Yeah.
There's just only added puzzles like the
Yeah.
clock sword one. In the main room where you have to like
Oh yeah.
where you're stabbing one guy through the
Yeah.
stomach or whatever, the other one's stabbing him through the fucking throat. I
Mhm.
don't remember where it actually is, but you know, good puzzles. That's
They
all
are
you
good
need.
puzzles.
That's something that's like barely in anything anymore. Like
Not even
games rely so much on just shooting and action now.
Yeah.
Like Uncharted is a game that should have quite a few puzzles in it, and the ones that
Yeah.
are in it are just
Yeah.
the like most stupidly simple things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in 3 that one when you get into that cave after getting chased by all the bugs, or before getting chased by all the bugs. I don't remember when. I don't remember 3 that well.
Ah?
In Uncharted 3, after the mansion, I think, you get chased by all those fucking bugs
Yeah, I remember that.
underground, and there's like a puzzle where you just have to match like tiles up or something. You just turn things and match the symbols up, and it's like,
Yeah.
is that really the most like complex puzzles you can come up with?
Yeah.
I get that. I'm assuming a lot of developers just like are implying that gamers are too fucking stupid to get through it, and really, I don't know if you just saw that study that came out that like only 30% of gamers who start a single player game finish it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking ridiculous.
Like Mass Effect, it was like really low.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what the like, even games like Portal 2 is so short. It's like 6 or 7 hours, and like barely anyone finished it. I think same with Uncharted and any games like that.
How can you not finish Uncharted?
How can you just not finish anything? I can't, like, me not finishing something bothers me.
Me too. It's sitting on my shelf, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I haven't finished that yet.
Like, I do it, but I feel bad. I feel like obligated
Yeah.
to go back and
Oh,
beat
yeah,
it.
it's
Like,
same.
I can't just, like, start, especially something like Uncharted, or like a new big release, if I started it.
Yeah.
I can't just stop, like, halfway through.
I know.
Be like, yeah, whatever, I'm done. Like, you spent $60.
Yeah.
Well, now in Canada, 70. So. Oh yeah. But fucking, I think Arkham City or Asylum was the other one, and barely anyone beat that, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
But these are all so linear and like they keep you engaged enough to fucking.
Arkham's a
do
little
it.
more open.
Yeah.
Arkham,
Well, okay.
I would say, is a lot like the Metroidvania, like Castlevania and Metroid style,
absolutely.
with finding new equipment to get you into new places. And I really hope they expand upon that a lot with the open world in what's the new one called? Arkham Knight. Yeah. I really hope they just blow it out of the water.
Me too.
Which I'm sure they will. Everything I've heard about the Batmobile sounds really cool. I was just gonna like smash through the corner of walls and don't see that in Resident Evil. But new release that does relate to this is Evil Within, coming out later this year.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that earlier, but I got sidetracked.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to bring it up this whole time too. It's just I really, really hope it's good. I mean, everything's going for it right now. Like, it looks great. McConaughey's saying he's making it in the vein of these kinds of games, obviously with more of a Resident Evil 4 style camera, because if they made a game like this now, it would get fucking butchered in reviews.
Yeah.
Any game that even like remotely uses old like styles that isn't a downloadable game gets trashed.
Mm-hmm.
It's
true.
like, sure, a game like, I'm not saying it's a good game, it's everything I've heard is shit, but Knack for the PS4 is supposed to play like Crash Bandicoot and stuff, like a PS1 game or PS2 game, like platformer. And it got bashed for that. People said, hey, this isn't anything new, it just plays like old games. And it's like, I get you want innovation in a lot of games, but there's nothing wrong with paying homage in that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they made a new game in this style with the fixed camera and everything like this, like just this as a template, I'd play it. I would buy that and probably love it.
Yeah, I would too, because I fucking love these games. You know.
Yeah, I guess you could say that it's a smaller market that would want a game like that. You'd have to have played these, I guess, to fully enjoy them. But I don't know. Like, I don't see why someone couldn't just pick up a game like that and enjoy it.
I have a feeling most people from today's generation or whatever couldn't possibly. I can't imagine anyone really playing this game
Yeah.
and liking it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of any comments on Resident Evil articles are always like, people often, there's the obviously hardcore fans
Like me.
Yeah, that love these games and like respect how good they are and how.
Oh, okay. I should say, I don't know if you've watched all of these so far or not. Doesn't matter. I'll just explain now. In like the first like 10 minutes of episode 1, I said at some point, this is my favorite series of all time. Well, I don't know if it's my favorite series of all time, but I will say, I am a very big fan of the original, and like the first 3 basically, the PS1, and a select couple.
Select couple.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
and 4. That's basically
4 in the remake.
Yeah, the remake. Yeah.
Kind of the series kind of ended after the GameCube.
Yeah, I don't really like to acknowledge 5 or 6. 5, you know what? 5.
Okay.
5 is sort of like I guess you would call it a guilty pleasure for me, because that was like one of my first games when I bought a 360. It was around the time Resi 5 came out. I played a shitload of co-op with Tyler.
Yeah.
Because he got it too, and so like I had good times in it, but as far as like being a Resident Evil game goes,
like they could have made that anything, and it would have still been like, when a game is that like generic that you could just put any title on it, and it could be any, like that Resident Evil game, you could have just changed the main character's name, changed the title to like fucking African Adventures.
Cabela's.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Cabela's, they're hunting like a mutant fucking. What's even the virus called? Ouroboros? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're gonna do in Cabela's. That'll be the next one.
One can hope so.
But yeah, it just really could have been anything. Nothing about it was Resident Evil to me.
No.
It had the character, sure. It had Wesker, but he was stupid fucking Matrix Wesker from Code Veronica.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that.
I don't
Like,
either.
it's just those things that you can tell came out around the same time as The Matrix, like Code
Yeah, I
Veronica.
know.
The first Underworld movie
Oh yeah,
is such a fucking Matrix ripoff, just the werewolves and vampires. Or Lycans, sorry.
like
Don't want to call them werewolves.
They're fucking werewolves.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lichen.
Lycan.
Like in
Lycanthropy.
Castlevania. Lords of Shadow 1. Ah!
Also, back on the Castlevania Lords of Shadow discussion. Why is the second called Lords of Shadow 2? Is there more Lords of Shadow? Does he... Like, I said it would have been a cool... This was my idea for the game. That's much better than theirs. I'm just going to say it. I should work at Konami instead of whoever the fuck made that game.
Okay.
Okay, so first half of the game. You are Gabriel, having discovered you are now Dracul. You are... That too. Why the fuck does he always call himself Dracul? Call yourself Dracula, asshole. You're Dracula. Okay.
Dracula calls himself... His name is Dracul.
Whatever. He's Dracula.
Okay, fine.
So, the whole first half of the game is you, like, going to places, reinstating new Lords of Shadow to serve you in your castle and guard your castle for when, in the second half of the game, you play as Alucard or whatever Belmont. It doesn't have to be fucking Alucard. Make a new one. You go as a Belmont, sieging the castle, killing the Lords of Shadow that you recruited in the first half of the game, and going through the castle until you eventually fight Dracula. That would have been a lot more interesting than just making you play as fucking Dracula the whole time and releasing Alucard as DLC.
Wait a second. Alucard's DLC?
Yeah.
Okay, that... I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
He just plays Dracula the whole time, and he's a pussy, so who cares? Also, I don't know how his wife's in it again. I saw that Natasha, whatever her name is from Californication, was in it again. And I was like,
Why
how
is she
the
in
fuck?
there again?
Yeah, how just... But she's dead. Get over it.
Yeah, Gabriel. Fuck.
Richard Madden's Alucard.
Who?
Richard Madden, he's what's his name? I can't... I've been blanking on so many names today. Before I couldn't think of John Travolta's name, because I was talking about what an ass he made of himself at the Oscars. By pronouncing...
The Oscars?
Yeah, he pronounced Adina Menzel. I didn't watch it either. I just watched the Screen Junkies thing of them showing all the like fucking worst parts of it. And it was like him trying to say Adina Menzel, and he's like... it's just like not even close. But it's Rob Stark is Richard Madden.
Oh.
Yeah. He does Alucard.
Cool.
Those games have great fucking voice actors. It's just if they had a better writing team, I think it would benefit greatly. Like, I remember way back when Lords of Shadow first got announced, it was said that Kojima was helping with it. And I think he produced it, I think. But, if he would have actually had like heavy involvement, I feel like it really would have helped. If he could have even added some of his humor into, like, it takes itself so seriously.
I know.
And it's like, you need to remember that your story about fucking vampires and like, just the way it's told is so like, I don't know. Ah! Oh shit! Get out of there! Oh no, there's no keyhole! You can't unlock something without a keyhole. Even the master of unlocking can. It's funny when I just go off on my fucking talking about Richard Madden and Castlevania, and then I just randomly come back to the game and I realize I haven't been paying attention for the last like 10 minutes.
Yep.
I wonder if people will care that we're not talking about this game like at all.
Well,
we've talked about it some, about how fucking good it is. I mean, what do you want?
Complain if you really must, but...
What hasn't been said about this game? It's great.
Yeah.
Look at Jill. She's hot. I mean, look at those... Look, what do you, like, come on. People thought Laura Croft was hot on the PS1. Come on.
Please.
Yeah. Jill is where it's at. She's so much more subtle. It's not, like, in your face, like, over-sexualized.
Like Laura Croft. Giant fucking tits and ass in the original PS1 graphics.
Tits.
Yeah.
We could do one of short play of the original Tomb Raider.
That would mean I have to buy the original Tomb Raider.
I could buy it.
Fine, you buy it, then we'll do it.
It's bad though. It does not hold up.
I know.
Or we could do the new one.
I don't really want to.
Why? We could talk about how much it's like Uncharted. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I know. I like it, but I just don't want to do a short play on it. I don't know.
Yeah, not much to be said about it. And with that, I think we will end this episode here for today.
Hey.
Where are we headed next, anyways?
Plant 42, motherfucker.
Oh! We'll see the rest of these flopping sharks next time.
Nope, we're gone.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, watch us continue our journey to Plant 42 next time. See you later, guys.